Another unknown baggage is unhealed trauma. Unhealed trauma. This could be a big deal. Maybe your spouse experienced some abuse as a child,
growing up,
or experienced certain pain, heartbreaks, painful experiences, rejection, disappointments, different things at certain point in their life. This trauma could begin to play out within the marriage, and they themselves did not even realize that they were dealing with this.
Yes.
I mean, we have had our own share of trauma playing out in our relationship where, a person will behave in a certain way and they themselves do not know why they behaved in that way until we dig down to the roots and realize that, wow, this is trauma actually playing out. Isn't it?
Yeah, so it's very important to pay attention to yourself and become more self-aware of what is really going on inside of you. When your spouse does a particular thing and you are not just ticked off, you are so upset, or it causes you to go to your shell. Don't ignore those reactions, because those things are trying to tell you something.
Particularly when it's a pattern, isn't it?
Yes, it's a pattern of behavior. This is what you do when certain things happen. Please don't ignore it. Try to dig deep. What happened that is causing this reaction? Because you find that unhealed trauma makes us to overreact in situations that need not such kind of reactions.
I mean, you can tell sometimes unhealed trauma from things like anger, defensiveness, isolation, depression, so some of these things are signs of unhealed trauma.
One of the things I learned a few years back that made a big difference for me was the fact that anger is a secondary emotion. Anger doesn't just happen on its own. Anger is trying to tell me I'm not okay with this. And so I have to listen to get the point of why I'm not okay with that thing. All right. And so also a word for couples here. When your spouse gets angry, don't rub it in their faces. Don't be critical about them being angry. Rather, seek to find out the real root of the anger. Because if you don't, or you're just attacking the anger, you're just attacking the symptom. You're not really addressing the real problem.
And really, if a person is dealing with unhealed trauma, they will need to get counseling. Or therapy. That is really, really key to be able to deal with that. With those sort of issues.
Right, especially when there's been a pattern. What it means is you don't have the power to change it by yourself. And so you need help, to bring about change.